Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1928 Royal 10 vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Very heavy and sturdy. You can hear it when you're moving this thing around. Weighs probably 35 to 40 pounds. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. And it's kind of hard to move, but I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And the margins are behind this flip panel here. And you just push down the side like that and move it. I'm gonna set this one right on the edge here, close to 1. Actually, 2 or 3. There's a scale back there to tell you exactly what space you're on, so that's what I'm looking at. And this right side is gonna be about 75. That's about the length of a page. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale on that as well. We'll test those margins. Can get a little bit extra room on the right side here, so we're going to move that a little bit. There we go. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward, it skips 2, 1 more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep that on single for now. And I was able to type all the keys on the keyboard in one line because this has Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch, which is a little bit smaller than Pica, which prints 10. So you can fit more words on a page with this style of typeface. So on this next line, I'm just going to type a sentence. Beautiful typing machine. Coming on pretty close to 100 years old, and it still types flawlessly, and the print looks beautiful. The whole machine looks beautiful. All cleaned up and serviced by me. I've been doing this for over 6 years, and I love doing that. It's really nice to see the final product come and be so beautiful. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, a little thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. It was actually just a paper bale, so that's why it was a little harder. Let's test that again. So right now, if you pull it out, it's not going to pull out easy, but if you flip this switch, not the one next to it, but this one, it should unlock that, just like that. And that works good. This is for just the paper bale, so you can do both like that. So you can get that right out, the page out really easy. Shift on each side and shift lock on the left to clear that. Just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left of the keyboard. Very nice. Tab key on the top right. 2 tabs on this specific machine. To set those, you can either flip this panel back or turn the whole thing around, and you just pull out these little tabs like this. And it goes back on this rack, and this rack has a scale on it too to tell you exactly what space you're on, and that's where it stops. When you hit that button there, stops both of those tabs. That works good. On the right side top here, we have the margin release. You get to the end of the margin, it blocks you from printing. If you hit that margin release button, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. On the left side, we have the ribbons reverse. So right now, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling counterclockwise to the right. And if you switch this to the left, it'll pull. It has an automatic reverse, so it's going to pull to the side that's got the least amount, but that's how you manually reverse it. And this little switch here will lock it in the middle so it doesn't pull it all, it just stays in there. And it's kind of temporary, so it springs back. So if you wanted, I guess when you move the carriage, since the carriage on most Royals pulls the ribbon, that's what that does. So you don't pull the ribbon when you move the carriage. Color selector, right now we have a solid black ribbon. So it's printing just the top portion of it for now. If you want to switch to the left, if you have a black and red ribbon, the red would be on the bottom. So that vibrator just goes up a little higher and you print the bottom portion. If you move it, there's a little lock here, so you flip that and then move it to the right. It won't print any ink at all. As you can see, that vibrator doesn't go up. And that's to just leave a stencil for copying purposes. So we just like that to have it in right there in the middle. On the right side is the carriage release. Very smooth for how old this thing is. There's one on each side here. And as you can see, it's moving the ribbon when you move the carriage. So if you just hold that lever, it doesn't do that. So you don't spin up all your ribbon when you're doing maintenance or whatever on your carriage. This lever, if you flip it forward, disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You flip it back and you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Same concept with this lever. You push that in, does the same thing. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.